What's going on, guys? Your boy RandomGuyKev here with a quick first impression. I got the opportunity to run the KWA M10 and also the KWA Q10. These were fun. These were fun to use. Full metal, heavy as hell when you're playing outdoor a full day. It does the weight of these guns catch up to you, but ultimately a good time. The Q10 has the recoil on it. The electronic recoil isn't that bad. It felt good in my hand. I do have a live battery in here, so it wasn't bad at all. Like putting it in full auto and getting people down range. This wasn't bad. I do love the Pitini Rail personally. I love this over the M-Lock. The M-Lock is cool up to a point, but this just feels so much better. Yeah, you would have to have a budget for these guns because they're not cheap guns. They are not cheap, but they're fun M4s. The whole ERG, electronic recoil system, essentially, well, it's called kinetic feedback system, is amazing. It was introduced earlier with another model for KWA, but ultimately, I know there's hardcore gas blowback guys, but this wasn't bad at all. I mean, I let a couple people run it. And like they had a good time with it. I would show you guys gameplay, but of course, as a content creator, I mess up sometimes. I left my GoPro cap on, so I played 2 hours with that cap on. Great time. But I mean, I might show some clips from my shoulder cam and my zoom cam in this video, if anything. But these retail for about $400 plus. Normally, these are training rifles for law enforcement, military. But I mean, you could pick it up as one of your own if you want to. If you're looking for something more realistic. This one isn't as heavy. The M10 isn't as heavy as a Q10, but it still feels good. Quick change spring system. The mags are kind of finicky. I was running PTS EPM 1s. It was like, maybe I'll go in, maybe I won't go in. Then I switched to my regular PTS mags, and they went in fine. They were feeding good. The cutoff system is with KWA specific mags, so you would have to get that KWA mags, so it cuts off for both of them. Of course, KWA, I need everybody to invest in these orange anodized tips because these just make the gun look sexier. And then I'm okay with leaving it on versus taking it off. But ultimately it's wired to Dean's. It's a great time. I noticed one thing though. I was running an 11-1 Lion battery in here, and it did die. And it was a fully charged one. It did die. I don't know if the recoil on it kills the battery faster. I don't know if that's a thing. It could be a thing because it has to give you that feels good. That recoil. But I mean, just be mindful of that. It might just be a me issue. But once I switched the battery, it was fine. The battery didn't die. The second battery didn't die as quick. It didn't die at all, but it's just it still had some kick to it. But ultimately, again, both were a great time to run. I enjoyed both of them to run. And I would definitely recommend it if you're in that budget. If you have that budget, do it. If you don't, stick to something else in the KWA lineup. Stick to something else because these are not cheap guns. They're a bit pricey, but it's quality build. I always expect quality build from KWA, and they always outperform with their products. I haven't been disappointed yet. But this is, you know, pretty solid straight out the box. And if I'll leave the links down below if you guys are interested in these models. The M10 is M-LOK and the Q10 is not M-LOK. It has the Pitini all over. So yeah, if you're interested, and of course this is the recoil, non-recoil. And if you guys are interested, I'll leave a link below. But let me know if anybody else is running one of these. Let me know what you think of it. I like to hear from, you know, people that have run this or this one. And I know a lot of gas blowback guys aren't really interested in the electronic blowback, but I think it's an interesting thing. It's an interesting thing to try. Gas blowback feels good. I feel like this feels good as well. And it's pretty solid. It's pretty solid. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. And yeah, let's take it from there. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.